first of all, there's always that assumption that, members of parliament are all knowing, they know everything. And then you come here and then you see that the entire conference is centered around female parliamentarians. So I think that's like the first, where you have a room full of women and you have women facilitators talking about interesting themes that are helpful to the country's economic improvement. And then you realize that you think MPs know everything, right? They're supposed to know everything. And then when you start talking about certain issues like the problems rural area women face in the mining sector, and then the MPs are like, is that really an issue? That kind of struck me, because then we realized there's not much knowledge that is being shared with our MPs, and the fact that their capacity is not being built at parliamentary level. So the fact that CSOs are doing this is absolutely phenomenal. So that I find to be very exciting. And the fact that, we talked about land tenure and how certain women are disinherited from the land and forces them to go into the mining sector, and then they work in the mining sector, they earn their money with which they buy goods over which they pay VAT. And in one sense, in as much as they're poor women, they're from the informal sector, they're contributing to the economic growth of the country. And then you have the MPs being like, oh my God, we didn't see it this way. So yes, we have a role, an active role to play, so that we ensure that these women in the informal sector are being protected. So I love the fact that after the discussions, the MPs, when they went into their working sessions, they had to come up with their own proposals. What are they going to do at policy level? What will they do through parliament? What are they going to do in their own initiative to ensure that they are using their political voice to strengthen not only the economic development of the country, but the economic welfare of women? So I love the fact that they came and they presented their various proposals. The fact that they're talking about we're going to start taxing the mining companies, we look for innovative ways of financing. I think that was the end result of it all. So it's fantastic. Let's just ask ourselves, right? The population of the world, how many are women? Majority are women, right? Majority of the people who help improve the economy are women. Women are the ones who are raising the next generation and many generations to come, right? So the fact that we have female parliamentarians and we want to strengthen their capacity to understand critical issues which touch on the fiscal capacity of a state, it's transformative. It's actually transformative, because getting them to that level of understanding these issues would only mean better policies in parliament, better policies in the sense that they're going to be gender inclusive. So there's never going to be this distinction that, women do certain things and men do certain things. No, you do everything equally, you're treated equally, you're paid equally, and then you develop equally. So I think that's the capacity that's needed for these parliamentarians to focus on, because you want to secure not only the tax base of your country, but you want to broaden it. With so many women in the unpaid care market, right, who stay at home, they don't work, it doesn't mean that they cannot be financially empowered so that they're able to contribute to the tax development of the state. So when we improve it, we improve the capacity of women at the political level, it's then going to translate to the social development, the economic development. It's going to be like an umbrella effect, honestly. That's what I think. Yes.